Hello everyone, this is Little Rex here, and I'm going to show you today how to do a 2 PC setup for live streaming on Twitch.com. I have been wanting to do this project for a while, and having watched some bigger Twitch.tv people, I figured, well, this would be something that I would like to do, and I looked online. There isn't a lot of documentation on it, at least not how to do it through a full-fledged like audio setup and everything. You might find bits and pieces for how to work it with OBS, but I'll show you all of that here soon. So the two things that most people start using today are, you need a video capture card. This is an Avermedia U3 Extreme. And to do a 2 PC setup, you're going to want to use an HDMI amplifier. And what this is going to do, this is going to take the signal from your main PC. It's going to split the input to one output going to the monitor, so you still have visual display, and the other will go to the PC, or to the capture card, and from the capture card to the second PC. As you can see behind me here, this is going to be where I put the second computer. So I'm going to come back and we're going to show you what components went into a computer and what you kind of need for the setup to work properly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're back, and here is the motherboard I used. I built this whole computer. The computer plus a monitor plus capture card plus amplifier cost me $1,003. So you will have to do some things on the cheap, but you know, they're stuff that you can get away with doing on the cheap. So I got a gigabyte motherboard here. It's an N70. I used an Sapphire 270X graphics card. This one's a 4 gigabyte edition, mainly because I got it on sale for $209 plus a $10 mail-in rebate, so $199 for 4 gigs of VRAM. You really can't beat that price ever. Next, I used a 128 gigabyte solid state drive for the operating system. I used 16 gigs of Crucial RAM, and I got that on sale for $148. And this is the processor. It's an AMD 8350 octa-core processor. Now, this isn't the best. People are going to tell you, oh, go for the i5, go for the i7. Here's the thing with this. A lot of people don't have that kind of money. An i7 processor costs $339, the processor on its own, not counting the 150-ish that you're going to blow on a motherboard to get yourself a good motherboard. This processor cost me $175. The motherboard was another $75. It's just, you're building on a budget. People just have to kind of keep that in perspective. So with those being the specs, and like I said, we're using just a standard 1 in, 2 out HDMI amplifier with an Avermedia U3 Extreme capture card. That is going to be how we're going to run the setup. So next, I will bring you in and I'll show you the computer. Okay, so this is the computer here. It's just a $25 case, and the power supply is 725 watts, mainly because I got it on sale for $40. So there's nothing special to it, but just want to show, like, you know, it's just going to be a very basic computer, nothing fancy about it. And now let's get this thing hooked up and show you how to use it properly. Okay, guys. So now that we got the PC all hooked up, we are going to put together the capture card and HDMI splitter. This is the HDMI splitter I have. Brands are really not that important on this one. You really just kind of want a 1 in, 2 out kind of HDMI splitter. It'll come with your AV power adapter as well. And then we want to get the capture card out. So this is the Avermedia Extremecap U3. Turning it. There you go. And as you'll see here on the back, there's an AV power for when you're going to plug into like a console. You have your USB 3.0, and then you have your HDMI port too. And let's see what else we got here. Also included in the box, You just have your quick install guide. Here's your USB 3.0 cable. As you can see, it's got the little special end to it. And it comes with a little breakout cable too, or component cable. This is more for consoles. You're not going to need this on a 2 PC setup. So next, let's get this all hooked up and show you how things are going to go. You're going to take the HDMI cable, as you can see here. We'll turn the camera around. So this is the monitor right here where I'm going to be streaming from. So the cable going into that monitor will go into one of these outputs. So you're going to put one HDMI cable in. There we go. So that's the input. So this will connect to the streaming, to the main PC, the gaming PC. Then you're going to take another cable. You're going to need a second one. And you're going to plug this into one of the HDMI outputs. Okay? And this cable will run into the Avermedia Extreme 3 capture card. So that's it. That's all you have to do. Once you get this plugged in, like I said, you plug in the HDMI running the monitor currently on the gaming PC into the output on the HDMI splitter. And from there, we're going to load up OBS and we'll show you how to really connect everything up and make it all work. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we've got the secondary PC turned on. And as you can see, it's a pretty fresh install, so that's not a really big deal. What I want to show you is how to use that capture card to capture an OBS. So, you go to OBS. Okay. So you're going to go to Add Scene. Just call it whatever. Then you're going to go to Add Capture Device. It's going to bring up the Avermedia U3 card. Okay. And if we click Preview, we should have the screen pop up in there. That is how you capture the monitor from one computer. Let's see here, which one is it? This one here, to a computer separately. So 2 PC streaming setup. All you do is change your OBS settings into whatever your live stream Twitch key is. Twitch, Ustream, whatever. They'll give you a key, you just push that key in, and all the setup is the same. So, that's everything. If you have any more questions, by all means, you're more than welcome to email me at littlerex2015@gmail.com, or if you want a quicker, more immediate response for a short form question, you can tweet me at littlerex2015. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. If you have, like I said, any other questions, you have other ways to contact me, and we'll see you on the next tutorial video. Bye guys.